Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about what is Niyama, the second limb of yoga. Namaste, my name is Svenja and I invite you to sit with me and just listen. Sit in a comfortable seated position with a straight spine. Roll your shoulders back and lean them down. Your hands resting with the palms facing upwards on your knees. And gently close your eyes. Take a moment to observe your breath. So, Niyama is the second limb of our path of yoga, which was written down the first time by Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. Together, yamas and niyamas are 10 points, which are the base of our practice on the mat and also in life. Our niyamas refer to the duties that are directed towards ourself. So the first niyama is socha, which is cleanliness. And it's not only meant the cleanliness from outside, but also from inside. And for example, cleanliness from bad habits, and just overall a pure body, mind, spirit, and surrounding. There are 5 techniques from which we can keep our body clean. For example, neti, which is the nasal cleaning, doti, which is the cleaning of our digestive tract, basti, which is the colon cleaning, kapalabhati, which is a breathing technique, and notri, which is the abdominal massage. So on your mat, you can follow your socha if you take a shower before you do your yoga, if you keep your surroundings, the space where you do your practice very clean. And in your daily life, you can consciously watch, for example, yourself if there is any bad habits which you could by time get rid of to get clean from, for example, indulging in too much food or alcohol consumption or smoking, which are all disturbing habits for our energy flow. So, in the end, we can have a clean body, soul, and mind. The second niyama is santosha, which means contentment. So, by contentment, it's meant to be happy here and now and accept and appreciate what's right now, and from there we can move on forward. So, no matter in what situation, what place, or circumstances you are, you should appreciate what you have right now, and from there you can move forward. For example, on your mat, if you do the forward fold and you're not quite able to reach your toes, you just should appreciate that your body is able to even do this movement, and from there you can work towards maybe reaching with your hands down to the floor, if that makes sense as an example. Or if you are, for example, in your life in a hard time, of course, this is not the most beautiful thing, but you can also appreciate that even in this hard time, existence provides everything for you. You have oxygen to breathe, you are alive and existing, and from there you can work towards whatever makes you feel happy. The third niyama is tapas, which is discipline or burning enthusiasm. So it's cultivating a sense of self discipline and passion, and the courage to burn away impurities physically, mentally, and emotionally on the way to our true self. So, obviously, to better ourselves, we have to develop some routine, and routine is always kept up with discipline. If you do it over and over again, you will become better, you will take a step forward, and you will finally, in the end, from your consistency and discipline, reach your higher self. The fourth niyama is Svadhyaya, which is the self study, but also the study of ourselves. So it means both that it's good to read scriptures or books, but it's also very important to study ourselves, our behavior, and everything that we do with our surroundings, with other energies, to be very knowledgeable, aware, and conscious of ourselves. The fifth niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana, which is the surrender to the higher power, offering our action to the divine and humanity, and also knowing when to rest. So, some individuals choose to honor the divine by giving them their path, to honor some god, to honor the universal energy, or to serve humanity. But surrendering on our mat means also to know when you have to rest, to not push further, and just accept the way which life leads us through. So, our five niyamas are socha, which is the cleanliness, santosha, which is the contentment, tapas, which is the discipline, svadhyaya, which is the self study and study of ourselves, and Ishvara Pranidhana, which is the surrender to the higher power or to humanity. Obviously, there's a lot more to say about the yamas and also the niyamas, but I just want to give a little overview. So, both yamas and niyamas are always the base of all our practice and how we behave in life with ourselves and the surroundings. It makes sure that we have a nice foundation from which we can grow into the path which lays ahead of us. If you want to read more about yamas and niyamas, I'm going to link a website down below in the description box. Obviously, I'm neither a guru nor I'm enlightened, but I just want to share little things on the yoga path which helped me come to more peace and understanding for this philosophy. I also think that there is a big misconception out in the world that yoga just consists of asana practice, and the more flexible and strong you are, the more successful you are on your yoga journey. But in my opinion, this is not the case, because this journey is about leaving the ego and basically making ourself the master of the mind and not let us be the slave of our mind. And finally, to seek happiness within ourselves and not attach to this body or any materialistic thing. Well, there is so much to say about the path of yoga, but I am very sure everyone has to experience it themselves, and it will come to the right time in their existence. With your next inhale, take your hands in front of your chest and exhale, sound Om. Then open your eyes with a big smile. Thank you so much for listening. You can subscribe and like if this video was your taste. Thank you so much.